Hello, my spud guns. It is I, or the blood, the ghoul next door. And, I'm always shocked when people tell me that they hate vampire movies or that they've never sat down and watched one. Lots of times people will say, oh, they don't like them except for Lost Boys or except for From Dusk Till Dawn. They'll have that one movie or, the Twilight, whatever, they'll have that one. And my reaction to that is always, interesting. And then I will proceed to ask them, have you seen Highlander? They'll think I'm just, changing the topic slightly, still talking about movies. Or, have you seen The Dark Crystal? Have you seen Hocus Pocus? Pretty much everybody has seen one of those movies, if not all of them. Here's the thing. Guess what? They're vampire movies. And you're going, what? Yes. They are. Highlander. We'll start there. Highlander is about a bunch of immortal creatures running around, killing each other, taking the life from them, the quickening. This big electrical shock, this energy, this giant force of energy that carries with it not only the person's lifespan, but their thoughts, their memories, their skill set, basically their soul. What that is pretty much what they're getting. They're getting their soul, and it adds to them, to the Highlander that wins the battle. That, my friends, is a classic sign of vampirism, psychic vampirism. And we're not even talking Hollywood movies here. We are talking straight up out of folklore. The idea of draining somebody's energy, and of course, it's a movie, so it's, big bang, big boom, big, but taking someone's energy straight from them and gaining some of their abilities. Straight up folklore psychic vampire. Moving on. The Dark Crystal. What do we have here? We have what most people are like, oh, it's just a nice little creepy children's movie. A nice little creepy children's movie. Well, yeah, I guess it is. But without getting too deep, because I do have some reviews coming up on that movie, and I actually have talked about it in the past, way at the beginning of my channel. The Skeksis are draining the life essence out of other creatures. Now, because it's a children's movie, they obviously could not go with blood, so they turn the liquid that comes out of the creatures into a clear, almost sweat-like substance, but it is the blood. And when the Skeksis drink it, they become younger and they live longer. And then, of course, the other creature that they've just drained literally the liquid life force out of becomes a zombie and becomes their slave. That's got a lot of Dracula Renfield qualities to it. Hocus Pocus. Now you're thinking, what do you mean, Hocus Pocus? Hocus Pocus is a movie about witches. Yes, on the surface, but what are those witches trying to do? Those witches are trying to live forever and look younger doing so by literally stealing the breath from children. They are stealing the life from children and killing the children. And then with an added Hollywood note to it, we have the fact that the witches turn to stone when the sun comes up. So you've got some Hollywood happening in a lot of Hollywood actually happening in Hocus Pocus, but a lot of folklore too. So here we have our witches returning on Halloween night to take care of unfinished business, which in their case is living forever. And then, of course, you have the zombie ex-boyfriend of one of the witches. So, I ask you this question. Do you like vampire movies? Have you seen any vampire movies? What movies have you seen lately? Alright, I'm Artith Blood. Till later, creeping screams.